Burrow over the middle, gets his tight end Hurst, and Hurst with running room. Hurst gets to the 35.
Looks like they might drop back into coverage.
Gonna hand it off to Pirine, and Pirine inside the 30 to about the 32. Looks like he'll be about a yard shy of a first down. From 45. And that's long enough and true enough, and with 8:54 to play here in the opening quarter in Pittsburgh, it's 3-0 Bengals. Has come on and trying to earn his stripes is the rookie quarterback on 2nd and 5. Pickett with time and then throwing, and that's complete. George Pickens, the rookie out of Georgia. So here's a 3rd and 8 now for Pickett and the Steeler offense.
Yeah, and when the team show
under pressure, he throws this side of the field. That's Jalen Warren on the receiving end. Let's see where they knock him out of bounds.
They're not just on paper, and so maybe they have to scale it back and simplify it and let him play a little bit faster.
Pickett, sideline, off the hands of Najee Harris. Chris Boswell, regular kicker, out injured. This is Matthew Wright from 42 yards out. And that's good.
When he was out, but now that he gets to kind of settle inside, boy, it makes it tough to handle.
On 2nd and 12, Burrow throws to this side, and it's complete to Mixon. Mixon dodges 1-2 tacklers before he's brought down at the 30-yard line.
Whoever gets hot here in the last 6 weeks of the season is going to find themselves getting into the playoffs.
2nd and 9, pass over the middle. Nice grab made by Mixon, and Mixon to the 30-yard line. On 2nd and 9, Burrow flips it outside to Pirine. Pirine with blockers to and from in front of him, and then down the sideline to the end zone. Great blocking in front of Pirine, who played his blockers perfectly and found the end zone for the touchdown. Pickett finds his man to the 40-yard line. Pat Freiermuth, the second-year tight end out of Penn State, and he is a good one too. That's first down.
Excellent job at reading the defense and knowing exactly where to go.
From their own 40 now, here is Harris, and Harris inside the 35 to about the 33-yard line. And he's going to keep it again. Going to get outside, get first down yardage, and then some as he goes out of bounds. How are you going to ignore the weather? The weather is what it is. Here's Harris. Harris turns the corner. 10, 5, leaping for the end zone. What a run by Najee Harris. Burrow with time over the middle. Got his man coming across the middle. T. Higgins with the catch and the first down yardage. Burrow throwing sideline. That was complete. And once again, T. Higgins has.
He's really shown he's one of the top. You know, he's a high-end receiver. He's not just a compliment, but he could be a #1 receiver on a lot of football teams.
On 2nd and 4, they need the 19-yard line for a first down. Burrow with time throws complete. Higgins fighting his way to about the 11.
The ball is coming out on time and in a perfect place for his receivers to catch the ball.
First red zone trip for the Bengals. Out here to the near side, Pirine shaking the tackler to the 5 to the end zone. Did he get in? It is a touchdown. New set of downs now, and they give us to Najee Harris, and Harris will move inside and makes it out to midfield. Here's a 3rd down to keep the drive alive. Pickett going to go down the far sideline, and that is incomplete, and the penalty marker is thrown. Intended for Pickens, Mike Hilton covering. Pickett finds his man over the middle. That's Deontay Johnson. That's inside the 20-yard line. 3rd and 9. Pickett got his man open. Touchdown, George Pickens. Burrow steps up, throws into traffic, and right on the money to T. Higgins, who is just across the 40 to about the 41-yard line. Clock continues to move. Burrow looking left all the way, throws sideline, leaping for the catch is T. Higgins, and comes down hard.
Really, all you have left as a proven commodity out there is Tyler Boyd.
Burrow. That ball tipped and intercepted. Levi Wallace with the pick, his third of the season. And with 31 seconds to play, the Steelers get the football back. Pickett over the middle, wide open. With Harris. Harris trying to shake tacklers, just gets across midfield to the 49-yard line. On 2nd and 3, Pickett. In the face of the rush, makes that complete pass, and then looking for the sideline is Freiermuth. Looking to run it, and now throw it, and completes it. Freiermuth inside the 20, inside the 15.
What a run.
And there it is. Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati offense. That pass is complete. Nice throw, nice catch. T. Higgins.
For them, it's really about taking away the deep ball and the big ball from offenses.
Nowhere to go for Burrow. That's Alex Highsmith. 3rd and 4. Pickett on the move, looking, throwing. Incomplete.
They put the tight end over on Alex Highsmith's side, and it looks like Watt is one-on-one.
Burrow. That's complete for a first down. Burrow going to go deep. Has a man open. It is caught. T. Higgins. Burrow keeps it to the 5 and down at about the 2-yard line. On 2nd and goal. Burrow throwing, end zone, caught in the end zone for the touchdown. That's Trenton Irwin.
You don't like it, but a punt is okay after this play.
Pickett over the middle. That catch is made at about the 30-yard line by Zach Gentry, but that won't be enough for a first down. Burrow.
Oh, did
TJ Watt, did he pick that? Oh my goodness, what a job by TJ Watt.
This is going to be one of the best interceptions, Greg, that you'll ever see.
Looking left and then comes back over the middle, and that is down low, intended for Deontay Johnson. 30 and now from 34. And that pulls the Steelers to within 1 with 4:28 to play. Here
They're bad throws. It was just exceptional plays by the Pittsburgh defense.
If you're looking for Joe Mixon, he is being checked out for an injury. Samaje Perine. 2nd and 10. Burrow escapes the pressure. Now throws and completes. That's Trenton Irwin.
You've got to get home, but the coverage has got to be tight, and you've got to be able to hold up.
Burrow can't get away, and he goes down. That's Cameron Hayward. McPherson from 54 yards. And it's good.
They cannot afford to go 3 and out on this drive.
Pickett down the sideline. It is caught by George Pickens. Oh, what a catch. And not a bad throw.
Bengals showing an all-out blitz.
3rd and 12. And he goes down just the other side of midfield. Sam Hubbard. The pass to the side of the field, and it is incomplete. intended for Tyler Boyd, number 83. Najee Harris in the backfield. Steelers start from the Cincinnati 47. And Harris on the ground and getting some yardage inside the 35-yard line. Let's see if this Pittsburgh defense can make a stand yet again from the 7. Burrow down the side. Oh, what a catch. Tyler Boyd makes the grab, and that gets them out of the danger zone.
That was a huge grab to get the Bengal drive started and get out of their own end zone.
That was good for 27 yards. Burrow, this side of the field now, and that catch is made by Irwin. Trenton Irwin caught a touchdown pass earlier and skips up the sideline. He'll be marked out of bounds inside the Pittsburgh 35-yard line. Burrow, and that's complete to Tyler Boyd. You know, we were talking with Zach Taylor from the 13, 2nd and 2. Pirine has the first down inside the 10 to about the 8.
They have, on this drive, neutralized the defensive front.
Pirine, right side, 5. Looking for the pylon. Did he get there? Touchdown.
You know, not knowing what his status is, but he is a major, major part.
Here's 4th and 9. Pickett scrambling and throwing and incomplete on the near side of the field. And the ball will go over on downs to the Cincinnati Bengals.
Of a quarterback that got his first action in the middle of the 4th game of the season.
Yep. This is Pirine, and Pirine is gang tackled. And that's as good as you can get. And the flip over the middle, that's complete. This is Najee Harris, and Harris knocked down by Logan Wilson.
You watch how Pickett played. I thought he did some really good things in this game, especially in that first half. I thought he made a lot of growth, had good command, sat in the pocket, was able to keep his eyes downfield.
And he gets his eyes downfield here, and inside the 10-yard line is Gunnar Olszewski.
Last year in the same position, they had to earn it, and they sure did.
Pickett. Oh, buzz up in the air, and the catch is made by Olszewski. You're going to hand it to Najee Harris, and he gets to the end zone for the touchdown. There it is, a big high hop, and grabbed by Tyler Boyd. A few of the Bengals say, get off of our guy. And a little pushing and shoving ensues. So Mike Tomlin back to the drawing board with his young quarterback. Zach Taylor with his young quarterback taking a step forward and trying to keep pace with division-leading Baltimore. As we hit 000, our final score. Cincinnati, a winner by a score of 37-30.